Montana. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When that hate don't work, they start telling lies.
Your boys on Dash Radio. That's right. Dash, run, dash, look at your dashboard, look at all of that, because it's 99 on the mic giving you what you like. That's right, baby. And I got to start it off with a love must begin, and that's at Tiger Woods. That's right. Tiger Woods is back. Got his 80th career victory. That's right. Tiger Woods did it like Tiger Woods used to do it. It was old school style. That's right. Old school to where he put numbers out there, and then it was moving day. And then he went 6 out of 7. He was 6 under through 7, extended it a little bit, went a little further, made sure he had a comfortable lead, and then went out the last day and did nothing like he always did. You got to come catch me, and there's no way you're going to catch Tiger Woods on Sunday with that red vest on, walking around looking oh so beautiful. And did you see the crowds? The crowds is back. It's such a gentleman's sport until Tiger Woods is coming down 18, and then it turns into a party, y'all. If you didn't see it, trust me, you must go see it, because it was a party out of this world. Tiger Woods is back, baby. First win in 5 years, number 80. And the Ryder Cup is coming. Him, Shambo, and the rest of the boys. Look out, Europe. We're going to take you down, buddy. That's right, Ryder Cup is next week. That's some good stuff. Hey, man. For all you baseball fans out there, I know y'all like, man, Shop don't ever talk about baseball. I don't talk about baseball because it's 162 games. What are you doing? 81 on the road, 81 at home. Now it's the real time. The playoffs. That's what Derek Jeter got his Mr. November name from. That's what Reggie Jackson got his Mr. October name from. That's what they do in the NFL, because November, December is what they remember, and February will make you infamous forever, baby. That's how we do it. It's the playoff time. Playoffs start October the 3rd. The New York Yankees can clinch them a spot with a win over Baltimore. Oh, they did. That's right, they did. The Yankees are in. Boston Red Sox 106 wins this year, a franchise record. The A's clinched the wild card berth, first playoff appearance since 2014. A's ain't been in the playoffs. Ooh, that's right. Yeah, I retired, because when I was out in Oakland, they definitely weren't going to the playoffs. I couldn't wait till they put the grass on the field and get that infield out of there, baby. No doubt about it. The NBA Media Day is Monday, the 24th. They already had that thing. Ooh, that's the boy. Boy, the NBA is ready to get going, y'all. Training camp is going. I cannot believe it. It's almost, yeah, that's right. Halloween, and then the NBA shows up. There it is. Hey, get the first month of the NFL season out of the way. We got to talk about the kids in college, because it's always sad. Did you see the tree? You got to fear the tree. That's right. The Stanford Cardinals got the thing done in overtime, beat Oregon. Forget about the Ducks. Forget about the duck. It's duck season. That's right. The tree got it done. Clemson names Trevor Lawrence the starter at quarterback over Kelly. You know what? Dabo Sweeney is one of them coaches. He makes decisions, and we're going to see how it work out for him, because hey, you can be like Nick Saban and make a switch at quarterback and it go all good, but you can make a switch at quarterback and it be all bad. But we're going to see what's going on, because I got to tell y'all something. At the University of Miami, we found us a quarterback, y'all. Oh, my God. We found us a quarterback. I just got to tell y'all this as a Cade, and I bleed orange and green. I know we ain't no top 10 team, and I don't care. That's why you listening to Route 99. I'm going to give it the way I like. That's right, 99 on the mic, because, boy, we done found us a quarterback, and all you little Florida State semi-holes out there right now, running high. The bet is coming. I'm looking for you. That's right. Heisman favorites going into week 5. The quarterback from Alabama. This kid is just amazing. 12 touchdowns, no interceptions, 2 rushing touchdowns. I didn't think Alabama could be any better than they are, but this young man is something special. Dwight Hankins from Ohio State, he's running the ball like a madman. He's throwing it around, 16-1 with 1 rushing touchdown. And Will Grier from West Virginia. Hey, man, these kids are putting up some phenomenal numbers. You think there's something it's nothing to throw for 400 yards anymore. My quarterback down in Tampa right now, Fitzpatrick, throws for 400 yards like it's just going to the grocery store, like it's going down to Publix. Well, shopping is a pleasure. That's just what he does, baby. It's just, they've really opened up the game, and these quarterbacks are taking full advantage of it. Bama's the best offense. They just sick. Bama's just one of them places, man. It don't matter where they go, how they do it. They do it the way it's supposed to be done, no doubt about it. College football is always the best. I love it, but you know what the big boy gonna do? It was week 3 in the National Football League, and I have a personal message for a friend of mine. Michael Rappaport, it was Thursday night, and I happened to be just, browsing through my Instagram on a Parlay Thursday, because that's sometimes what I do. I just go around and check and see who's, out there talking crazy, because like my dog, Lil Duval, say, what you fake can about today? So I look up, and Michael Rappaport is in one of these, shall we say, New York frenzies. I mean, he's just going at it. Jets, Jet. Cleveland, you thought it was all sweet. Cleveland, you thought it was that. Cleveland whooped that ass with a rookie quarterback. And then I read the headlines, and they tell me that Tyrod was injured. No, Tyrod wasn't injured. I was looking at the stats. Tyrod couldn't play. Tyrod was 3 for 12. And it was 14-0. Because I was looking at All In with Chris Hayes at the time, because the Brett Kavanaugh thing was getting a little hot. And, I'm just one of those guys who just, I always say no politics and no religion. But when it's the Supreme Court, we might have to touch these things a little later on. But, that's what I was doing that Thursday night, because I looked up and I saw the Jets, rookie quarterback Tyrod Taylor. I'm like, they on the road going to Cleveland. Cleveland should win that game, because that's just what happens. Short week on the road is a tough win. That's a tough win. And all of a sudden I looked up and it was 14-0. Sam Darnold was playing well and the Jets was moving. I'm like, well, maybe the Thursday night, jinx is off. But no, Michael Rappaport, it wasn't. He was on there swinging about Jets. Cleveland thought it was sweet with Baker Mayfield. Oh, my God. How many Jet fans is on suicide watch? Boy, after that Thursday night, when you lose to the Cleveland Browns and they having a party in the dog pound, an absolute party in the dog pound, and then they get 10 days to prepare for the next one. Jets, Jet. Not. You know what? I got to tell you something. I've watched a lot of football in the last couple of years, and the Los Angeles Rams remind me of the old Rams. That greatest show on turf. But this one ain't receiver power. This one is powered by a damn good running back in the backfield, and Mr. Gurley. They are 3-0 right now, 33 points a game. But I'm going to keep it quiet. Keep it quiet until around Thanksgiving, because take it from someone who was on a team that was 3-4 to start the season for 3 years in a row, and all of those teams made the playoffs. September and October is fresh and good football, but boy, you're going to have to put that thing together late in the year. In the no defensive game of the week, the New Orleans Saints went to Atlanta and defeated the Falcons. I told you, Falcon fans, after y'all went to the Super Bowl and let that thing get out of y'all hands, y'all never, ever again see the light of day. And that's the way it's going down. Drew Brees had 2 rushing touchdowns. Matt Ryan, take note. When you in the red zone, son, do whatever is necessary for your football team to get in that end zone. But y'all going to need a run game, too. Matt Ryan had 5 touchdowns. He was doing a good job, but he needed 6. And when you need 6 touchdowns against Drew Brees, yeah, he's going to get it done. But now, to the hottest quarterback ever in the NFL history, and I don't see any headlines. I don't hear anybody talking about it. The man has 13 touchdowns in 3 games. Patrick Mahomes. Andy Reid told you, I'm going to get rid of Alex Smith. Everybody went, no, how do you get rid of a number 1 pick, Andy? If there's one thing about Andy Reid, y'all, I know, he knows quarterbacks. And he's found him a special one in Patrick Mahomes. I saw the young man scramble, turn that thing around and cock and fire. Oh, my God. I'm like, wait. It's one thing when you can't catch a quarterback, because that's how that Russell Wilson thing was going on for years, and he was twirling around in the backfield and making people look silly. Right now, his offensive line is giving up 12 sacks before the last game with the Cowboys. So we're going to keep counting them out there, because that's normally not something you can do in the National Football League, is twirl around in that pocket and twirl and run and do all kind of crazy stuff. The young man is special right now, y'all. I'm telling you. Boy, the Kansas City Chiefs, 38-27. They put that thing on them. I mean, oof. And here's the best part. The Chiefs' defense is giving up 27 points a game and 400 yards of total offense every Sunday. And the Chiefs are undefeated. Oh, speaking of uncommon, that's just one of them things that we're going to go on because Tony Dungy reminded me last night when we was in Tampa. On Monday night, Tony Dungy going into the Ring of Honor. It was his night. He reminded me that we were talking about no excuses, no explanations, and to be uncommon. Speaking of uncommon, the Miami Dolphins. That's right, the Mullets. The Mullets are 3-0. Ryan Tannehill is running around this thing, throwing it around like a man possessed. Holy Toledo, you gotta love when Ryan Tannehill, Frank Gore, the Miami Dolphins are on their way to New England, and they are number one in the AFC East. Oh, boy, what? The NFL has done flipped on its head, uncommon, nothing about it. That's the way it's going to go. And for the head scratcher of the week, the Buffalo Bills. Now, I've seen a lot of crazy things in my life because I love football. And football has always taught you you're going to get knocked down, you're going to get out of your game plan. Or like Mike Tyson say, everybody has a game plan until you get punched in the mouth. The Minnesota Vikings had a game plan, and the Buffalo Bills punched them in the mouth 27-6, 4 rushing attempts. So they running back should be fresh for Thursday on their trip out to L.A. 4 rushing attempts. Devin Cook didn't play, and Kirk Cousins' arm is good and tied after 55 attempts and only 6 points. Yeah, that's very uncommon. But Thursday Night Fight, we're going to check on y'all again and see what y'all got down there with the LA Rams that's scoring 33 points a game in all 3 of their games. So let's go to Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts. Now, when Andrew Luck numbers at 25 or 40 for 164 yards and a touchdown, I got an issue with this, y'all. Because the Philadelphia Eagles got their quarterback back in Wentz, and Wentz goes 25 for 37, 255 touchdown and a pick. Who was Andrew Luck throwing to? The guard? I mean, you throw the ball 40 times. That's for 106. That's 4 yards an attempt. You're not even talking about the completion, 25, and breaking that down. I mean, I could throw the ball to my little girl and get more yards than that, Luck. Y'all got to do something in Indianapolis. And you might have to go trade for Le'Veon Bell or something because we got to balance this thing out because this thing is getting to be ridiculous that you're just going to throw the whole game on Luck and really not give him a lot of options. And let's go to I don't know what the hell is going on in the NFL game of the week. Washington Redskins versus the Packers. 31-17, the Redskins win this game. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, Clay Matthews was called for a roughing the passer penalty. Now, I was in Oakland for training camp, and I remember the referees coming in, and they were putting the emphasis on lowering your head and getting into a linear position, almost like an arrow, and where you going to hit somebody or something like that. That ain't what we're doing, and that ain't what we're talking about. We're talking about rushing the passer. Because the one thing I know about the National Football League, the quarterback is the prize. No doubt about it. The girls come to watch him. The coach caters the offense to him. The running back loves him. The receivers, almost make him their girlfriend if they can. It's just one of those things that's what happens whenever you're talking about a quarterback. And Clay Matthews had 2 textbook sacks. I saw one speaking of this, I was standing on the sideline for the Raiders in the Miami Dolphin game down in South Florida. And I watched Hayes for the Miami Dolphins blow his ACL out. I mean, first he sacked the quarterback, and then he was on the ground. And I'm watching this with my own eyes, and y'all understand, I'm a little crazy on Sunday. And I'm looking at the man rival on the ground in pain, and I'm like, get your ass up. You just sacked the quarterback. I can't believe you laying on the ground after you just sacked the quarterback. And then I watched him for 2 more seconds, and I'm like, oh, my God, he's really hurt. So I apologized to him from a distance. I'm sorry, get on up. That's not an upper extremity injury. You didn't pull a nail, get a hangnail or something like that, or twist your wrist or something like that, I'm looking at him, and this man was like I had never seen before. And I'm looking like, and then I get word that he tears his ACL. I'm like, oh, my goodness. And then I hear this explanation that he was trying not to land on the quarterback. And that's the same thing. I mean, you can look at the USA Today as I was flying across the country. I was looking at Clay Matthews, and he's sideways trying to get off the court. All right, there's two things, National Football League. I would like to, direct the question directly to you, and you can hit me at Route99 or Warren Sapp at Twitter or Warren Sapp at Instagram, any of the posts that you see. Just answer me outright and just say, hey, Warren, here's your answer to your question. Two of them I have for the National Football League, because I've heard the two craziest things in the last 6 weeks, from training camp to now. One, how do you hit a moving target, it running at full speed, you going at full speed with your shoulder, and you don't lead with your head? I think that's physically impossible. That's question one. Two, how am I to ensure the sack of an NFL quarterback the size of a Ben Roethlisberger or Cam Newton, Alex Smith, Aaron Rodgers, any of these elusive bastards that don't want to go down and going to fight you to the last second to keep up and make a play for their football team? How am I to lock him up, get him off his feet to where now he's going down, and now I got to push the eject button? That's too much. You're asking too much. You asked me not to hit him in the head and don't hit him below the knees. Got it. You gave me a strike zone. But now the strike zone got a lot of the batter to swing. Swing, batter, swing. Are you kidding me? I mean, I looked at this play and I'm like, what's wrong with that? And you tell it, and then I watched one in Oakland with the young boy Hurst from Michigan. He comes right up the pipe, boom, hits him, boom. One guy gets slung by, they almost like his feet almost hit the quarterback. I guess they were looking at that like, what is that swinging by or something? But, I mean, the young man just got to the league. This is his first sack. And they was telling him Oakland can't rush, and he has a penalty and a fine coming to him. That's the part that's killing me. You want to talk about player safety, but we're playing a football game less than 48 hours after the last one? This ain't about no player safety. We play a game on Sunday. Your body's recovering on Monday. 48 hours after Tuesday, Wednesday, you got another game? Come on, man. Come on, man. This ain't nothing to even be talking about. This ain't about no player safety. It's about pockets, and big pockets. $10 to $14 billion last time I checked. So if we're going to start making the game and talking about the game being safe and the game being better, then we got to look at the game from the eyes of the people that are playing the game. Because I know somebody who's never played the game in their life wrote down a rule that you're going to tackle somebody running full speed and you going full speed with your shoulder, and you can't lead and don't lead with your head? How do you do that? I want to see the video. I want to see you tackle your coworker full speed out in the parking lot. We'll give you grass. You know what? We'll give you the 50-yard line at the Superdome, baby. Or in the Mercedes-Benz where the Dirty Birds do the treat. Oh, they got a nice stadium. I got to go check that thing. That's where the Super Bowl at this year. Don't forget that Super Bowl is in Atlanta this year. It's in the dirty South, so prepare yourself for all of that. Some rough calls going on in the National Football League. A whole lot going on. Route99, Warren Sapp.
Sipping challenge. We brought the section. They keep on calling up. It's getting hectic. Like we projected. So we cut the plug. It's interjected. Got me going crazy. Rolling, got me stargazing. Sipping on perfume like the bar, baby. Whatever I done, it got me going crazy. Psychedelics got me going crazy. For some days I ain't got time to lay. Just to drown out all these thoughts, I try to kind of things. If I take you to my past, you would be traumatized. Got 1,000 kids outside that's trying to come alive. 99 took out your world and had to relocate. Told the dogs I bring it back, it was a still a fade. Before no Cardinals, baby girl, she played the tourist guide. Got the keys into my city, now she notarized. Got new money, got new problems, got new enemies. When you make it to the top, it's the amenities. Packing out Toyota like I'm in the league. And it ain't a mosh pit if ain't no injuries. I got him stage diving out the nosebleeds. And she hit that booger sugar till her nose bleed. Bounce that shit forever, she on both knees. She was talking about forever, got a whole week. Plus you know my baby mama is a trophy. She be throwing up them beats, feel like we both bleed. She keep my dick jumping out, feel like I'm Moby. I'm way too gold for this beef, feel like I'm Kobe. Yeah, this right here is astronomical. I see you picked up on my ways, I feel responsible. They're trying to say that all my problems is improbable. They keep itching at my spit, I'm diabolical, you feel me?
Route99, Warren Sapp on the mic, giving you what you like. That's right, week 3 recap of the National Football League. Let's get a little bit more into it. The Purple Unicorn. That's right, Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers defeated the Bungles. That's right, I call them the Bungles, the Cincinnati Bungles, because a friend of mine out there, that's right, Brian Conley Rods, if you ever want a rod, because you know I do fishing and football, this is personal. Conley Fishing Rods, my man make the finest fishing rods on earth. Go to ConleyFishingRods.com, go check them out. You can get anything on them you want. Get your Patriots logo, get your Cowboy logo, Redskin, whatever it is, Eagles, Seattle, Buccaneers, whatever it is. Cam Newton, total of 4 touchdowns on a Sunday afternoon. Carolina defense, stingy as always. 4 interceptions, 2 sacks, 4 tackles for loss. Cam Newton, 15 for 24, 150 yards. His numbers were worse than Andrew Luck's, but he had 2 touchdowns, and he had a running back in McCaffrey go for 184 yards. Coach, call the Pittsburgh Steelers. They done put Le'Veon Bell on the block. Get him out of there. Get him underneath low. Let him run that thing. Balance it out. T.Y. over the top. T.Y. T. Man, if I can see this sitting here, y'all got to be able to see this if y'all running the coach now. Get the man a running game. Let the man allow himself to get up and down the field, and then the defense will help you out. But if you're not going to do that, then I don't know. I need to know what is going on in Houston. Houston, we got a problem. We got a serious problem, Houston. The New York Giants showed up. And I have to tell you this. I was in New York week 1. I watched Flowers not block his auntie. I watched Flowers not block nothing. I mean, I watched the man go. I watched Calais Campbell hit him with an inside move the first 4 plays of the game and he actually kicked his foot out and tripped Calais. And I have a text message between me and Calais, and I'm like, who trips? And I've never seen, because my daughter's 20 years old in college, and she puts all the little things on your side of your message. Calais put one of them things. I had never seen 3 exclamation points show up on your message before. I'm like, oh, buddy, he felt about it like I did. Saquon Barkley, hey, man, I'm going to tell y'all this one more time, New York. Who was the last Penn State running back that you would put your money on? That's all I need to hear. Who's the last Penn State running back you're going to put your money on? In Houston, we still got a problem. Watson is back, and this defense ain't showing up. The Giants put up 27 points, 27-22. The Giants beat the Texans. Eli Manning, 25 of 29. 297 yards, 2 touchdowns. Listen, I know J.J. Watt had 3 sacks, but evidently these 3 sacks was inconsequential to this football game because I'm sitting here looking at a quarterback light you up for almost 300 yards, and Watson goes 24 for 40 for 385, 2 touchdowns and 1 pick, and you're telling me this defense ain't mounting and putting them in position to score? Houston, we got a problem. You just lost the tiebreaker with the other 0-2 team. Now you're really in trouble. Hey, let's get down to the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. That's right, all toes on the line, Jerry. But look like them boys ain't playing good football for you, Jerry. I don't know what's going on down there in Happy Valley Ranch, but it don't look too happy, and the valley looks very deep. Time to consider off-season option for Dak. I don't know, but Dak don't look like Dak we like or Dak we know or Dak we love, because 19 of 34 for 106, that it is again. How's these NFL quarterbacks throwing for under 170 yards? I could get that done. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Russell Wilson having a rough year. His offensive line's not doing much for him, but he got it done this week enough. 16 for 26, 192, 2 touchdowns. Ezekiel Elliott running the ball, 127 on the ground, but the Cowboys got to give him more than 16 touches. I mean, if your quarterback is struggling, you give your running back more touches, that actually helps. Now, to the what in the hell was going on game of the week. The Lions made the New England Patriots look like toys. And you know what, I believe in all the cheating and everything, because if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying to win. That's one golden rule that I learned at the University of Miami, and I don't have no problem with Belichick and whatever he doing. But for some reason, whenever Belichick gets one of his pupils against him, he looks like he's the student and they're the teacher. And that's what it looked like Monday night to me. I watched the Detroit Lions dismantle. I mean, just beat the brake. I know they asked people out and they didn't do this. This is what the Detroit Lions did. They ran the football. They had their first 100-yard rusher since Reggie Bush. That's right, since Reggie Bush. The USC running back that was running out of the national championship game threw the ball back. I always have to say that, Reggie. That's the craziest play I've ever seen before in my life. And number 49 had no idea that you were about to throw that ball back. He was just looking to be on the screen running besides as y'all went. Tom Brady looked almost like he did at Michigan. 14 for 26, 133 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Stafford, 27-36, 262, touchdown, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. But the Johnson was the factor. 100-yard, first 100-yard rusher. I mean, the young man looked sweet. He was running that thing up and down the field. Just, hey, man, what the hell was going on? It was the Lions. And the Lions look like the Patriots, and the Patriots look like the Lions. That's right, 9-9, on the mic, giving you what you like. And to the break my heart game of the week, my quarterback still threw for 400 yards. Fitzmagic. The magic was off a little bit because the magic was giving it to the other team. 3 interceptions you cannot do, and a pick 6 inside your own 10-yard line. That one really hurt. Dug a big hole. 30-10 at halftime. We had a great night because Tony Dungy was down there reminding all of us that there's no excuses, there's no explanations, and sometimes in this game, you have to look for the uncommon and be uncommon. And there's nothing wrong with Christian values going out and get it done, and Tony Dungy is that man to get that message done. And the Steelers got their first win in my house, and I was not happy about it. Ben Roethlisberger played a great game. 30 for 38, 353 yards, touchdown and 1 pick. And Antonio Brown, hey, man, he got loose on us, y'all. Whenever the fella gets loose, it's tough tough to even think about it. You know, the NFL's got a lot of scoring going on right now, got some good stuff going on. But the one thing we have to fix is this madness with this roughing the passer and this other stuff, man. Come on. We talking about the safety of the players and all that good stuff like that, but the safety of the player cannot compromise the beauty of the game. The beauty of the NFL game that is 11 on 11 for 60 minutes. The 60-minute men will prevail, and now the overtime don't let you out with a field goal. I love it. I hear a lot of, enthusiasm and them originalists talking about, oh, they've changed the game too much. Only thing that really changed the game too much is getting knocked out. Because sometimes you need to get knocked out to let you know, hey, it ain't all good over here, son. You're going to need to know the difference between man coverage and zone coverage. And it's just that simple, but it's just that hard sometimes. 99 on the mic, giving you what you like. Dash Radio, episode 10, Route 99.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way. Cause I took control of things. Ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. Slossin' that soldier race. Niggas don't know them days. Take you in back of the buildings. Make you expose your rage. Take you across the tracks. Make you explode the face. Now you official now, but you got a soul to save. I just been cooking that new. I'm about to drop in the few. Think if I call it the great, the people gon' call it the truth. I ain't really trip on the credit. I just paid all of my dues. I just respected the game. Now my name all in the news. Tripping on all of my moves. Quote me on this, got a lot more to prove. Remember I came in this bitch, fresh out the county with nothing to lose.
For nothing, no. Wanna count on you, but I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. You, but my money real, that you do. Oh yeah, so I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. Oh, I told her I got.
Like I never left. Stand for some shit that you never read. Passing through stages in life, through the ups and the downs, like it's all just another test. Live by the rules like a fucking ref. I got respect in 100 sets. Too many chains, need another chest. Playing no games if it wasn't chess. Come from that cloth that you couldn't stretch. Come from that circle you couldn't text. Heavily pressured and under stress, even though niggas ain't sure we was a mess. Honest attempt playing to the left. Judge a young nigga by their dress. Left us no option, what they expect. Only thing we knew for sure is the bang is set. Fuck living basic, I'm taking risks. Fuck what they saying, I'm saying this. Don't waste your time, it don't make you rich, it don't mean nothing. So fuck them, let's make a grip. Double up, triple up, make assists. Ballin' so hard you can play a bitch. Lead to the lake if they wanna fish. Make sure them niggas around you stick to the script. This should be written in stone. You should come visit my zone. Don't take my word, double check all of my flows. Ask them how hustle got on, but fuck what you heard. This for who walked down that road. Sold everything but they sold. Straight off the curb. Real niggas rich as you nerds. Address to whom and make it so. Don't do this for nothing. Nah.
Wanna count on you, but I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. You, but my money real, that you do. Oh yeah, so I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. Oh, All money in, nigga. Hustling out. Hustling. Hustling motivate.
Route 99. All right, the Minnesota Vikings in NFL headlines ordered a mental evaluation for Everson Griffin. Now, I'm a D lineman, and I've always believed that you must have a screw loose to play this game. And I was talking to my old head coach this weekend, old Dennis Erickson, because I'm getting a hip replacement surgery, and coach had him one. He told me, Warren, it's going to be the most wonderful thing you ever went through. But I can't say the same thing for Everson Griffin. I don't know what's going on in your life, young man, but please get that thing fixed out, because the team doing that means that is the last straw, and you need to get everything together, get you some medication. You know, I used to hear about Spellman back in the day, bipolar and all that good stuff, and he played a couple more years in the National Football League and got everything situated. So I'm going to wish him all the best, because that just don't read very good. And in other news, in Tampa Monday night, Chris Conte, this is the stiff arm of the century. I mean, I don't understand, son, what kind of tackling technique they teaching down there in Tampa. Evidently none, because for a man to be able to just mush you in the face and then lift you up and vertically toss you upon the ground. Phew! I'm still trying to figure out how he tear up his knee hitting his back like that. Can somebody please explain it to me? You know what, man, at Warren Sapp on Twitter, at Warren Sapp Instagram, or Route99 on Instagram. Tell me, check us out over there. We got the Twitter too now for the Route99. We're on Dash Radio, episode 10, 99 on the mic, giving you what you like, baby. The way it's going. That's right. You heard me say it. I'm getting a hip. I'm getting me a new hip, because if you ever see me walking around now at the football game, and I got to tell y'all, I love football. I love fun. I love food. I love fishing. Monday night was my fourth football game, my fourth tailgate in a row. Oakland Raiders 0-3, John Gruden. Now, I'm looking at this pass rush for the Oakland Raiders. It is non-existent. Arden Key will be a good player. I've watched him develop early, but the NFL does not suffer you. You have to be able to prepare yourself week in and week out to go. Oakland Raiders got 3 sacks at the defensive line. Khalil Mack has 4. That's going to be something that chases John Gruden until you start winning some games. 0-3, big boy, you got to get it together. Another coach may be on the hot seat. Jason Garrett down in Happy Valley. That's right, I told you it's not very happy in the valley. It's very deep. They even thinking about bringing back Dez Bryant. They talking about some madness down in Dallas right now. But, hey, when your offense can't score and everything is on Ezekiel Elliott and that offensive line is not the Great Wall of Dallas, there's no Larry Allen, no Nate Newton, no Step Noski, no Eric Williams, no Mark Tuinei. God bless his soul. They ain't out walking back in that building, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all better get it together. And speaking of trouble in the building, the New England Patriots. Is that Bill and Tom excellent adventure over? Well, it looked like it was up in Motown, because they ran right over the top of him. And right now, he said he would trade Gronk to the Lions. And Gronk said, I'll retire if you do that, Bill. But you know what? We're going to find out what happened, because I don't think Bill Belichick has been threatening him quite a long time about a player. So we're going to find out what's going on with that one. That's going to get interesting in there. And you know what we do on Dash Radio, Route 99 Warren Sapp. We give you an offense and defensive player of the week. And this week, the offensive machine is down in L.A. I'm telling you, the L.A. Rams, it looked like the greatest show on turf. And it hadn't. They got a back in the backfield, just like Marshall. But on the outside, Robert Woods. 10 catches, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns, getting it done down in L.A. Thursday Night Football, check them out. They have the Minnesota Vikings coming to town. L.A. Rams scoring more points than anybody going out except Kansas City and that boy Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, they playing good football. Defensive Player of the Week, we talked about him earlier. It's the Mac truck, the Khalil Mack from Fort Pierce, Florida. That's right, a Florida boy. I love it the way it goes down. 5 tackles, 2 sacks, forced fumble. The man has been a havoc all year long. Just that second half in the Green Bay game needed a little more gas. But other than that, Khalil Mack, the Mack truck, is all dieseled up, and he the Mack truck. Route 99 Dash Radio, Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
Weezy out of here.
The dash is digi, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tootsies. Booked for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and Lil Baby, the shit going crazy. Weezy produced it, and Weezy F made me. And she held it down, so she got a Mercedes. Young Money Records, the Army, the Navy. They ran me 10,000, I threw it like Brady. The foreign is yellow like Tracy and Katie. I trusted my niggas, they never betray me. Met all these niggas, they sweeter than Sadie. When I started out, I just took what they gave me. Did all the favors, they never repay me. It worked in my favor, cause nobody said
Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell her my clothes, no starch, please. Soon as I nut, you can go leave. Got M's in the bank, like yes, indeed. Cartier glasses, I won't even peek at you. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. I got him waiting and watching what he gon' do. Tryna pee what I do, tryna steal my moves. 2,500 for a new pair of tennis shoes. The same price I can make them youngins come and finish you. Lawyer being charged, he a Jewish like a voodoo. Real dope boy, 100,000 in his visu. President's attention, slide by, we don't see you. I been getting money, I ain't worried about what he do. I'm getting money like I'm from the 80s. Man, Dre about to drop, man, this shit gon' go crazy. They know I'm the truth, coming straight from the basement. I'm straight as a street, man, I come from the pavement. A million all hundreds, it make them go crazy. Wham, 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 bitch on them, baby. Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell her my clothes, no starch, please. Soon as I nut, you can go leave. Got M's in the bank, like yes, indeed. Me and my dog going all the way. When you living like this, they supposed to hate. Brand new whip, got no keys. Tell her my clothes, no starch, please. Soon as I nut, you can go leave. Got M's in the bank, like yes, indeed. Me and my dog going all the way. When you living like this, they supposed to hate.
Weezy out of here.
Route99, one sap on the mic, giving you what you like. But you know what? I told you I don't do politics and religion. But you know what? I might have lied, because here is the one thing that I will make an exception for, and that's the Supreme Court. Because I remember Thurgood Marshall. And if you ever seen the Thurgood Marshall movie, you need to go watch it, because he argued 29 cases in front of the Supreme Court and won 27 of them. So if you want a little history of it. But now Brett Kavanaugh is Trump's nominee for the Supreme Court. And there's one allegation come out from Balazs Ford, the professor out, said he put a hand over her mouth and all the good stuff. We've all read and heard about it. But now, if you know anything about the national news or anything in the last 6 months, Stormy Daniels, if any of these things come up or make anything, the one lawyer in America you don't want other than Gloria Allred after you is Michael Avenatti. And I was sitting at home watching my favorite news, and I just gotta give y'all a little piece of what I heard, and there's nothing like it, because Michael Avenatti, as you'll hear him say, I do not traffic in rumors or foolishness. I traffic in fact. And right now, the man say he has a client, and I want you to listen.
And that you are representing a woman with credible information regarding Judge Kavanaugh and Mark Judge. What is the nature of the information that she has about Judge Kavanaugh and his high school classmate?
Well, Rachel, I'm representing one client who I can describe as a witness and victim, as well as additional corroborating witnesses to what she is going to allege publicly within the next 48 hours. As it relates to her particular allegations, we're not going to provide additional information beyond that, which is contained within the emails that I exchanged with the Senate Judiciary Committee. But let me say this. This woman, when she does surface, will be found to be 100% credible by the American public. I would not be representing her if I did not believe her. And if anyone has been paying attention over the last 6 to 7 months, they know that I do not traffic in nonsense or rumor. I utilize facts and evidence. And this woman will prove to be credible, and she is believable, and we are hopeful that the committee will launch an FBI investigation forthwith. We have also asked that she be permitted to take a polygraph examination, which she has agreed to do. provided that Brett Kavanaugh does the same. And we have yet to hear back from the committee on a host of issues that I raised over 10 hours ago.
Now, when you're talking about a situation where this lawyer right here, Michael Avenatti, is after you, and you hear it out of his own mouth, I don't traffic in rumors. I do fact. In the next 48 hours, ladies and gentlemen, something is coming down. Something is coming down, and it's coming down raw and real and unfiltered and the truth. And then that's before we get the testimony on Thursday. So this thing is just getting cooking and heated up. It is a beautiful thing, this country we live in, y'all, because for some reason, this thing is going sideways in a whole nother track, because I'm old enough to remember 1991 when Clarence Thomas was sitting for the Supreme Court, and it was his nomination, and Anita Hill came out and had some things to say. And I remember one thing so vividly, I won't forget it, and a friend of mine reminded me of it last night. Is that your pubic hair in my Coke? Was one of the things that he was allegedly said to Anita Hill. It's 90s. We talking about 2018. But it's more, it's some years behind it, and looked like it was a boys club going on, and more every day as we go. The Renita Club. There's some more stuff you need to read about right here. Renita Schrader or something like this. Renita Club in his yearbook and all of this stuff. We're going to get to the bottom of it, no doubt about it, because the one thing you cannot have is a lifetime appointment and no FBI investigation. We have to. We got to go back to the beginning. We got to open this thing up the right way, because there's no way you ramming it through or bulldozing or whatever the ram girl. We're gonna ram this thing on. What? Are you kidding me? I mean, it's bad enough you only want to give us 7% of the papers in which he was in the People's House, in the White House, in the George Bush administration, doing all of this with torture and a bunch of other stuff. This man don't even recognize Native Americans or the Alaskans. Come on, man, that's enough on this trail. Pull this thing back. It's really about Roe versus Wade, and I'm sure there's plenty enough justices that the Federalist Society is giving you on that list, because Brett Kavanaugh was not even on that list when it first came out in the beginning, when Trump was talking about his Supreme Court people that he would pick and put on the court. Brett Kavanaugh's name was not on that list. It was added to that list because this is a unique precedent in which Brett Kavanaugh has unique outside-the-box thoughts to tell you, in which this man has an imperial type of thing that the president don't even need to be bothered by a civil or anything else. His job is too important. This is the same man that asked Bill Clinton he stick a cigar up a woman and wanted to ask him this and was pushing to ask this. But now, even in a little mock one-on-one, he asks questions he don't want to answer about his drinking and different stuff when he was younger. Hey, man, we just getting started. Route99 Radio. Brett Kavanaugh, hey, your nomination in my book is dead as a doorknob, son. I'll be waiting on the next 48 hours from Avenatti, and then when Ford Blaze get finished with you, we going to see if Cocaine Mitch and the rest of them boys up there can hold you up, because, boy, this thing is looking flimsy. Route 99.
She want Chanel, go get it. She want Chanel, go get it. She want this Fendi, go get it. She want the brick, go get it. She want this Gucci, she get it. She want this Louis, go get it. Lose with the spike, she get it. Everything I got, she getting it. Yeah, Billy Sedan, she get it. How about the bitch, she getting it. How about the Lil, she get it. The Porsche Cayenne, she get it. I bought the two, she get it. A shot to the shoe, she get it. I put my kids on the TV. Anything she wants, she can get it. Anything you see, you can get it. He go the keys to the Bentley. When I fuck her, I got good intentions. I just can't get my pound to start itching. What on me like I live with the fishes. I know every color in tennis. Got the diamond put in by my dentist. I'ma shine when I'm skinning and grinning. Ice my watch, I'm not wasting my time. Got no dripping with Uzi and slime. Connect with my bitch like a Wi-Fi. Got the Nina D in like a cha-cha. I got ends I can take care of the south side. I been bidding these B in that ties. Baby, you Saint Laurent Hill in your size. Flip house and fill it with vibes. Got more Jacob to cover my eyes. She need help, I'ma send her a dime. I can't pull nothing, listen to lines. Or should be all the best, he recline. She want me put that dick in her spine. Take her shopping and keep her from crying. You used to she wants, she can get it. They lock the door and we walk infinity. Say the hundreds, them doors be spinning. Real dope boy ain't charging no car. New G-Wagon, she already got. Real grown woman, she ain't post her body. Check price tags, you want it, you get it. Yo, big dog a fan, you scared to admit it. Get 6 for a show, I'm handling in business. LA for a month, get away from the city. Been sipping this syrup, I'ma need a new kid. Just tell me where it's at and I'm going to get it. Whatever I say, she on it. New Range Rover, she on it. We don't do no, she on it. Running out of space for the best of her cars. Running through checks every day, no fraud. Rose gold presidents, roll it, look polished. Bad little bitch, good brand, go college. Ain't really got a favor, nothing I got. Big bank roll, ain't told no wallet. On withdraw, nickname deposit. T-Paint flies, I call her my shawty. My shawty. She want Chanel, go get it. She want Chanel, go get it. She want the spinny, go get it. She want the brick, go get it. She want this Gucci, she get it. She want this Louis, go get it. Lose with the spice, she get it. Everything I got, she getting it. Then she, yeah. Billy Sedan, she get it. How about the bitch, she get it. How about the Lil, she get it. The Porsche Cayenne, she get it. I bought the Gucci, get it. Ashanti, the shoe, she get it. I put my kids on the titty. And then she wants, she can get it.
Route 99 Radio 1, Sap on the mic, giving you what you like. I got a little special treat for you. October the 2nd through the 6th, Montego Bay Yacht Club International Marlin Tournament. You know I love the fishing. They going down, baby. It's a marlin tournament. MoBayMarlin.com. Go check it out. I think they might have all the interest in there, but if you got a chance to get down there and get your boat in there, go do it, because my son got homecoming. That's the only reason I can't go. October the 5th, our homecoming, we going up against Windermere Prep. No doubt about it, baby. We ready to get it going, because it's always ready to go whenever we talking the football situation. So I'm going to lead you with that, because we're going on a Marlin tournament. I wish I could. I can't. My son in the whole, he's in the homecoming court. So I'm going to get a chance to see him, my ex-wife, in the nice little outfit, in the homecoming court, just like I was, you know. Kind of, it's a strange thing to watch your son go through basically the same thing in which you're going through. I'm talking about the whole 9 yards, except he's second in the nation and second to quarterback, and I was nowhere near that. He's so much better of a pass rusher than I was in the national. I mean, at this level. At this level right here, my son is way better than I can even dream of, because, I mean, the young man just gets the thing going down, and he really gets it done. Week 4 matchup, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers travel short week on the road to the Chicago Bears. That's right, the Bucs got to get it done. 3-0 Miami Dolphins, Miami Mullets. Yeah, I still call you the Mullets. You 3-0, you on your way to New England. There's a lot of turmoil up there. You can get yourself a big win. The Cleveland Browns on a 1-game winning streak travel out to Oakland. 0-3 John Gruden, that's a perfect place to get your first win, big boy. At the house, get the crowd going, get Martellus Bryant that ball and keep moving, and beast mode too. Cincinnati Bengals, ooh, they on the road going to Atlanta. That's going to be a good football game right there, because Atlanta can score some points, and Cincy got to get that thing going. Detroit Lions on a win streak, going to see the Dallas Cowboys with a 100-yard run. Ooh, that's going to be a good game, too. Good. The Buffalo Bills on a win streak go up to Wisconsin Lambeau Field. And can you do me a favor, young people? The Lambeau Leap is not for the visiting team. I mean, one of y'all get grabbed and drug up in there in the Wisconsin and got some cheese cruds thrown all over you and some beer, you wouldn't feel too good about it. You got to stay out of there, man. That's not something you want to do, bother with people up there in Lambeau Field. The Houston Texans are on the road to go see Andrew Luck. 2 teams struggling right there. The New York Jet. They are in trouble because they going to Duval. And them boys down there play some defense, and it is hot as 4 hot holes in Sunday school down in Florida right now. If you ever want to know what global warming feel like, look like, go to an NFL football game on 1 o'clock in the afternoon in the great state of Florida. And that's what the Jets have this week in Jacksonville. The world champion Philadelphia Eagles are on the road to the Tennessee Titans. They played that old ugly game with Jacksonville Sunday, 9-6, old buck ball game. I like that. Ain't nothing wrong with a little buck ball. AFC West clash with the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. San Francisco go down to L.A. to see the Chargers. New Orleans and Drew Brees. You know, Drew Brees might complete 7,000 balls before he finishes his NFL career. He's already broken Brett Favre's record for the completion last week. They go up to see Eli and the Giants. and the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers give us an old-fashioned paint-swapping battle, no doubt about it. Pittsburgh on a win streak, and Baltimore's doing very good themselves. And the Monday night treat, an old AFC get down like you never want to see. That beautiful man, Patrick Mahomes, playing the quarterback position like no other, gets to go into Von Miller's house, and I promise you, Von Miller and Chubb will be rushing on Monday night. Hey, the bye week is finally here. The Washington Redskins and Cam have a bye. And that's the wrap up for the week 4.
It's fucking Treyway, King New York, looking for the queen.
You got the right one. Let these big bitches know, nigga. Queens, Brooklyn.
So it's not nice.
Pussy got that wet, got that drip, got that super soak. I hit that, she a Fifi, honey, Kiki. She eat my dick like it's free. I don't even know like why I did that. I don't even know like why I hit that. All I know is that I just can't whack that. Talk to her nice so she won't fight back. Turn around, hit it for the back. Bet her down, then I make it clap. I don't really want no friends. I don't really want no friends, no. Draco got that kickback when I blow that. They all do track, they don't shoot back. One shot, close range, bread down, head tie. Yeah, I did that, yeah, I lived that. Call a Uber with my shooter, with a Ruger. We gon' do your niggas say they killing people, but I really fucking do it. I don't really want no friends. I don't really want no friends, no.
He tryna 69 like Takashi, call him Papi, worth the ASAP, keep me rocky. I'm from New York, so I'm cocky. Say he fucking with my posse, caught me Chloe like Kardashian. Keep this pussy in Versace, said I'm pretty like Tanashi.
Put it all up in his face. Did I catch a case?
Pussy gang just caught a body, but I never leave a trace. Face is pretty as for days. I get chips, I ask for lace. I just sit back and when he done, I be like, yo, how'd it taste? Yo, how'd it taste?
I don't really want no friends. I don't really want no friends.
Hey yo, Draco got that kickback. When they kick back, you can't get your shit back. In fact, it's that bitch that I hate small talk. I don't fuck with chit chat. AC just stopped working, so they hit me, told me bring my wrist back. Come through rockin' fashions that got all these bitches like yo, what's that?
I don't really want no friends.
I don't really want no friends, no.
Eeny, meeny, money, mo. I catch a hoe right by her toe. If she ain't fucking me and Nikki, kick that hoe right through the door. I don't really want no friends. My old hoe just bought this Benz. Nikki just hopped in the shit, now I won't see that bitch again. Eeny, meeny, money, mo. I catch a hoe right by her toe. If she ain't fucking me and Nikki, kick that hoe right through the door.
Young money. Young money bunny, colorful hair, don't care.
I don't really want no friends.
I don't really want no friends, no.
I don't really want no friends.
I don't really want no friends, no.
Route99 One Shop, episode 10. On Dash Radio, and I can't leave you without the college kids. My bad. I get a little excited, you know what I'm saying? My Canes on Thursday night. We got North Carolina coming down to the place, and we're going to get with them, no doubt about it. Number 1, Alabama, Nick Saban, and that Heisman leading quarterback of his had the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana Lafayette. No, that's Children of the Blind. Georgia in the SEC battle with Tennessee, not a battle, 31-point favorite. Clemson has Syracuse, 24-point favorite. That's right, for all my gambling people out there, I am helping you out right now. Ohio State, number 4, is on the road to Penn State. That ought to be a good football game. 2-0, watch it paint dry, run, play action pass, Big Ten football. Coach Orgeron down the number 5, Louisiana Baton Rouge Tigers. They have Ole Miss. Orgeron gets his old school. I like it. Number 6, OU has Baylor. That shouldn't be a game, but here it is. For me, the game of the week. Fear the tree. That's right. I told you earlier, the Stanford Cardinals, number 7th in the nation, goes to South Bend to see the Golden Domers with their new helmets looking shiny. Dun, 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 dun. The Newt Rockney's house. Hey, man, ain't nothing better than that, man. West Coast team coming east with a purpose. I'll be tuned into that one. Every time you tune in, it's one sap, number 99 in your program, number 1 in your heart on Dash Radio, giving you Route 99, nothing like it. Oh, until the next time, you can take your seatbelt off, baby. We ready to ride.